Yes, yes. Come on in, come on in. All black, everything. We back, we back, we back. We back with the new series. We've been lied to. Slash. Did you know? Yes. Like you said, subscribe. Thumbs up. Like you hitchhiking. Power of now. Power of now. We back in it. Talking about transmutation. Did you do your homework? Did you? Turning that suffering into consciousness. Come on now. Stop doing it to yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Wise up. So like hitchhiking, let's go. And it continues. All black everything, think it's like big dreams, many streams, you know it. It says, only you can do this. Nobody can do it for you. But if you are fortunate enough to find someone who is intensely conscious, if you can be with them and join them in a state of presence, that can be helpful and will accelerate things. In this way, your own light will quickly grow stronger. When a log has only just started to burn is placed next to one that is burning fiercely, and after a while they are separated again, the first log will be burning with much greater intensity. Huh? You are that first log. Link up. You better find your tribe. and it says, okay, after all, it is the same fire. To be such a fire is one of the functions of a spiritual leader. Gotta create that spark. That's all we doing, sharing that information, getting it out for you to see about it for yourself. Some therapists may also be able to fulfill that function, provided that they have gone beyond the level of mind and can create a and sustain a state of intense conscious presence while they are working with you. The origin of fear. You mentioned fear as being a part of our basic underlying emotional pain. How does fear arise, and why is there so much of it in people's lives? And isn't a certain amount of fear just healthy self protection? If I didn't have a fear of fire, I might put my hand in it and get burned. You silly sucker. You know the fire is going to burn you, so you don't do it. And it's common sense. The reason you don't put your hand in the fire is not because of fear, silly boy. It's because you know that it'll get burned. You don't need fear to avoid unnecessary danger. Don't do unnecessary shit in your life. Just quit it. Just eliminate it. Omit. Cold turkey. No unnecessary shit. Just a minimum of intelligence and common sense. That's all you need. For just practical matters, it's useful to apply the lessons learned in the past. Now, if someone threatens you with fire or with physical violence, you might experience something like fear. This is an instinctive shrinking back from danger, but not the psychological condition of fear that we are talking about here. The psychological condition of fear is divorced from any concrete and true immediate danger. It comes in many forms: unease, worry, anxiety, nervousness, tension, dread, phobia, and so on. This kind of psychological fear is always of something that might happen, not of something that is happening now. You are in the here and now, while your mind is in the future. You got to link that up. You got to be here with your mind and your body, present, ever present. This creates an anxiety gap. If you are identified with your mind and have lost touch with the power of and simplicity of the now, that anxiety gap will be your constant companion. You can always cope with the present moment, but you cannot cope with something that is only a mind projection in the future. You cannot cope with the future. Moreover, as long as you are identified with your mind, your ego runs your life. And as I pointed out earlier, because of its phantom nature, and despite the elaborate defense mechanisms, the ego is very vulnerable and insecure. and it sees itself constantly under threat. This, by the way, is the case even if the ego is outwardly confident. Now, remember that an emotion is the body's reaction to your mind. What message is the body receiving continuously from the ego? The false, mind made self danger. I'm under threat. And what is the the emotion generated by this conscious message? Fear, fear, of course. You see it on the news every day. Constant threats from here, there, shootings, you know, floods, this, fires, that, you see it. That's how this world is run by fear. I suggest, I'd advise you just get rid of all that nonsense and stop fearing anything. Let go of that ego, kill your ego. Fear seems to have many causes: fear of loss, fear of failure, fear of being hurt, and so on, of annihilation. To the ego, death is always death affects every aspect of your life. For example, even such a seemingly trivial and normal thing as the compulsive need to be right in an argument and make another person wrong, defending the mental position with which you have identified, is due to the fear of death. If you identify with the mental position, then you are, and then if you are wrong, your mind based sense of self is seriously threatened with annihilation. So, you as the ego cannot afford to be wrong. To be wrong is to die. Wars have been fought over this, and countless relationships have broken down over this ego, this self made mind, danger, fear, fear, fear. We're going to leave it right there, though. That's a lot to carry, to chew. Go ahead, bite on it, chew on it. We're going to get back to it. The power of now. Yes, indeed. Do your own research. This is Thinker's Plight. Big things in these streams, all black everything. And we coming right back. Like you share, subscribe, and thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. Hit that, the bell, the button. Let's keep it rocking. Peace and love, y'all. Let's grow it.